Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, Tina has been out scooting around the homestead, and I won't even pretend to be able to keep up with her. So, you hang around till after the break, I'll let her tell you what she's been up to. Alright guys, what we're going to do is get out here, we're going to follow Tina around. She's got a couple of different projects going on. She's going to talk a little bit about her strawberry box, a little bit about the asparagus. We had a couple of viewer questions she wants to respond to. So we'll get out there. Guys, we want to be interactive with you guys, and we appreciate the comments and stuff you leave. Please know we read them. So Tina wants to get out here. We're gonna explain a couple of things and then show you a couple of other projects that we got going on. But Tina stays pretty busy during the day. You guys will see that in the video. If you think you can keep up with her, buddy, I can't. So if you think you can, more power to you. But we're gonna get out here. We'll follow Tina around, see what she's up to, and we'll just catch you back here at the end of the video.
Okay guys, I went back and I was reading the comments on the video that Mark posted yesterday when I told everybody that I had put weed or grass be gone in these beds to get rid of the Bermuda grass in here. And I realized that I really didn't do a very good job explaining what my plans were. So I came out here this morning and decided to go ahead and tear this one up kind of as a demonstration. But I had no intention of leaving this in here at all. Bermuda grass likes to get down and it puts out runners, really long runners. And it's really hard to get out of a bed once it gets in there. But what I did was I tore the bed out completely. And I re-leveled the dirt. And I put 2 layers of this heavy fabric underneath it. And I put the mesh and everything back in it too, but you can see I tore everything out. But this is why I did it. This grass leaves these big long runners and they're terribly hard to get out of anything. And this bed has been here for a couple of years. So they really took it over pretty bad. But these beds were originally put into the chicken coops so that they could have grass to eat and peck at, but they just tore the grass out completely, even with the mesh on it. So, well, these are actually upside down from the way they were in the chicken coops. But they tore the grass out instead of just eating it. They just tore it out and ate it. So I repurposed them by bringing them over here and putting strawberries in them. And now I even put some more fabric in the inside the bed. Not really a terribly good job, but I just wanted something else to help keep future grass from getting in here so I can put these new strawberries in here. But I do apologize for not explaining it very well. Sometimes I get a project idea in my head and I just take off and start doing it and I don't really think about explaining everything. But let me get back to work and I'll find something else to show you this afternoon too. Another comment, or actually a question, that was on the video yesterday was asking how the asparagus bed was doing, the new one that we had to stake down because the flood took it. Well, I came out here and I was going to interview them, but they don't really have a whole lot to say. But a picture or a video speaks 1,000 words. And they look like they're doing really well and that they're happy. And they're all ferned out. And it is about time to go ahead and put another layer of dirt on them because we still have to get them ready for winter. Another project for today. I really hate to do it, but I'm going to have to go ahead and pull the corn off so I can take it somewhere in kind of a controlled environment to dry, because the birds are really starting to get at it, and I don't want that. So I'm going to go ahead and pick them today, and I'm going to cut the stalks down too so they can dry. If anybody doesn't know what this is, that is a saddleback caterpillar, and they sting, and the sting is very painful. And he just got the side of my hand right above my tattoo, and I had to run into the house and get some cortisone and some ice. But if you've never seen one of those before, count yourself lucky. And if you've ever been stung by one, then you know how bad they hurt. But they're usually on willow trees and stuff. But he was hiding in this piece of corn, and he got me good. And it hurts really, really, really bad. But we are probably going to dispose of this evil little devil, and I just won't tell you what I'm going to do with him. Well, there it is. The corn is down, and there's a whole tub over here of giant ears of corn. But it's about 90 degrees outside, so that corn is going to go in that cart, and it will go to the front porch, and we will husk it in the shade. But I laid all of the stalks out, and they're over here in the dirt where they can dry out really good because I have to mow later. But one of our friends, Mr. Clifford, asked if he could have them, and he was going to do some fall decorations at his house. So they're going to sit out here and dry for a few days until he comes to pick them up. This is the other project corn, and it has to come out today too, basically for the same reason the birds are starting to get into it, and it needs to go somewhere where it can dry too. But probably won't be cutting very many of the stalks on it, because I think maybe the gourds might still like to keep some of their crawling ladders. But let me get busy here and get this corn out. Just thought I'd bring the camera in here for a minute and show you the gourds that are hanging down here. And there's a little one up there. So I'll try to leave as many of these corn stalks as I can so they have something to climb on. And I also just found these guys hanging out here too. I don't know if I can get a very good picture of them, but there's lots of gourds hanging out here in the corn. So if you look down through all this corn, you can see all the gourds hanging in here. There's another one. There's another one. It's kind of like a treasure hunt. There's another one back there. I love a good treasure hunt. Okay, so that corn is picked too, and I ended up leaving the majority of the corn stalks, so it made it kind of comical. Try to get through there and find all the corn, but I took some pictures of all the gourds hanging in there along the way, and that is going to be quite a treasure hunt when the gourds are ready to be picked too. But for right now, we're going to just take all of this corn, which is over here in my cart, take all of that up to the front porch where it can be husked. Okay guys, that is the corn that I picked this morning. That's the South American corn, the really big one. And we will just zoom down here, and we're going to have to do it with a regular ruler because I can't find my tape measure, but that'll show you kind of how big they are. It's a 12-inch ruler, and it's, I don't know, if I had to guess, I'd say about 14. And this is all of the fun project corn that I picked. It was truly comical trying to get the corn ears out of the gourds. But I picked out some of my favorites. But you can see how pretty they are. All those different pretty colors. And at this point we're not worried about what the ears look like or row fill or anything like that. We're just trying to get seed corn. And these are already about half dried, but look at that really pretty red one. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at Tina's favorites. Let's see. We'll look at first. This one is polka dotted. You see the little polka dots on it? Yeah, I thought that one was fun. But there's a green one, a pretty dark green corn, and there's a really pretty red one. And let's see. This one is definitely a hybrid. You can tell that it comes up a little ways and then it completely changes. But I thought it was really silly, so I wanted to show that one too. But let's see. This one is lavender, and it's actually, if you can get in there real close, it's kind of pink. Let's see, that one's kind of blue and yellow. And that's another really pretty, kind of red and orange. Those are a little more orange. And let's see, lavender ones, and blue. And the blue one's really pretty. And I really like that green. There's so many different colors of green in it. And I think that one's really pretty too. Ooh, look at that one. That one's really dark red. That one's really pretty. You see, this one is very purple. And I put these two here just because I thought they were really, really, really pretty. We'll put the speckled one back up here again. But we're not really worried about anything right now other than just getting them hybridized a little bit and getting them all dried out. But it's always fun to go through and see what pretty colors they are. And when you're shucking them, then it's almost like unwrapping Christmas presents because you just don't know what you're going to open up until you open it up. And it might even be green or red or purple. But they're really pretty and we're really happy with them, and we'll dry them out and we'll see what we can grow next year.
Alright guys, that's about going to wrap it up for today's video. We hope that you enjoyed it. Please give Tina a big thumbs up and leave her a comment. Tell her she's doing a good job. Guys, she's working really hard to keep the videos coming while I'm a little bit down under the weather. So she's a hard worker. She's hard to keep up with even on my best days. So guys, she's really out there plugging away. So we appreciate you guys coming by the channel. If you would, like I said, please leave us a thumbs up and a comment. That tells YouTube to show our videos to more people, and they show us interactions. So guys, that really helps the channel out. The other way you can help the channel is if you're one of those people that say, hey, we want to know how we can help or whatever. Guys, I don't want your money. I have a PayPal account. I'm not going to tell you what it is. We do not have a Patreon. We don't want cash. Guys, if you feel compelled to give or you want to help the channel out, we have a wish list over on Amazon. I'm going to put that link down in the description. Guys, that's some utilitarian stuff that we can actually use here around the homestead. So if you guys want to, if you guys feel compelled to give or whatever, please do it that way. Don't ask about sending us money and stuff. Guys, we both get a military disability. We do okay. We get a little money from YouTube, and guys, we're doing all right. Even the wish list is a wish list, not a needs list. So we'll get to those things eventually. But guys, we appreciate you coming by the channel, watching the videos, and showing Tina all the support. If you like the content here on the channel, we hope you'll subscribe. Down there next to the subscribe button is a bell. If you'll ring that bell, that'll send you a notification whenever we release a new video. Guys, that's a great way to keep up with the channel. But even if you think you've rung that bell in the past, if you would, please go ahead and recheck. Click that bell, and it'll pop up a menu. Please make sure on the menu that you select show all notifications. That'll make sure that you really do hear from us every time we post here on the channel. Because guys, the sooner you get here and the more of you that come early on when the video posts, that tells YouTube that the video is taking a lot of hits early, and they go ahead and they pass it out further on YouTube, which helps us out, and it also brings more people to the channel, and we can help them that way. So guys, like I said, we really appreciate you spending your time with us. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. We'll catch you in the next one.